second in full effect. Let's go. Definitely. I think we're good. I think we're live on every platform. So good morning, everybody. Definitely appreciate y'all for taking the time to be here on the 212th episode of Coffee and Crypto. My name is Vincent Owens. Been doing this for over 2 years now. Been investing in crypto since 2018. This has been a great journey. We are still awaiting a lot of laws and a lot of things that are happening. And today I kind of want to slow down, kind of want to go back a little bit. And I want to do this one for more of my new people that are newer to crypto, or, maybe this is your first year inside of crypto. And instead of showing a whole lot of videos today and a whole lot of articles and journal entries and stuff like that, today I just want to take the time to go back, you know what I'm saying, backwards. So hopefully y'all are feeling good today. Let me go and drop this link a couple places. I think we was having some going live issues. So y'all give me a moment as I go and drop this link inside the chats so that our family can pop in here as they please. As they please, as they please. Welcome to Coffee and Crypto. We should be live on all platforms. I believe we're live on YouTube. My apologies, family. We got started a little bit later than usual. Had some technical difficulties. Fixed them real quick. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what you got to do. In entrepreneurship, it's a cutthroat space. You know what I mean? Like, it's definitely cutthroat. Everything is on you. If it don't go right, it's on you. If it goes right, it's on you. If it goes left, it's on you. If it goes up, it's on you. If it goes down, it's on you. That's the beautiful part about entrepreneurship, is that when you observe something that somebody is doing, something that, a business owner, something that they're building, you can always tell the amount of preparation. You can always tell how bad they want it. And that's the purpose of this podcast as well, right? I told you all that on the podcast here, Coffee and Crypto, we have 4 pillars that we operate off of. The first pillar is emerging technology. The reason why we use emerging technology is because we talk about more things than just crypto. We talk about AI. We talk about IoT technology. We talk about stocks sometimes. We talk about all types of stuff, lifestyle. So emerging technology is the forefront of our podcast. The second forefront is blockchain literacy, just helping people become more literate in regards to blockchain. There's so many different blockchains. They all operate differently. They all have different protocols. They do different things. Some blockchains will be better for what you're trying to build versus another blockchain, maybe for what you're trying to build, right? So understand that blockchain literacy is another foundation of our podcast here. The third foundation is leadership, right? Leadership, because your ship only goes as far as you lead it. You know what I'm saying? And I also believe that a ship full of people can only go so far as you, the captain, can lead that ship. And so when we're on this voyage together, I'm always on a constant pursuit to just gain and get better and grow over time. So I definitely appreciate y'all's patience and allowing me to grow. And my fourth pillar that we have here at Coffee and Crypto is the one that we have to exemplify today, right? And that is entrepreneurship, digital entrepreneurship at that, right? Digital entrepreneurship, what it takes to become a digital entrepreneur, what it takes to truly get into the space and be able to create a 6-figure business, scale that to a 7-figure business, scale that to an 8-figure business, and so on and so forth. What does it take to do that in this new digital age, specifically when there's so many people giving out information? You got to realize that there's so many influencers, there's so many people giving out information. So what certifies you? What makes you a viable resource that can outbeat and outwit and be able to outscale the next person that's doing what it is that you do? And so here in being an entrepreneur is tough, but I will tell you all that it is completely worth it if you can put in the time for yourself and you can be patient, right? Because the way I spell patient these days is not the typical way of P-A-T-I-E-N-T, but I spell patient P-A-Y-T-A-T-I-E-N-T, right? And that's because it pays to be patient in this space. It pays to be patient as an entrepreneur. It pays to be patient as an investor. The one who is the most patient wins. I don't think it's the rabbit. I don't think it's the hare. I don't think it's the tortoise. I think it's the patient, the one that is most patient through this voyage will get the furthest, because we're talking about assets that will continue to grow over time. Yes, we're going to see pullbacks. Right now, we're about to take a look at the crypto market, and we're going to take a look at the pullbacks that have happened in this crypto market, because right now, technical analysis will be your best friend. Okay. When the market goes up and tokens pass their all-time high, I need everybody to understand one thing. When you have markets and these tokens are exceeding the previous all-time high, where do you go from there? It's like when XRP exceeds its $3 high, from 2017. Where do we go from there? Seriously, y'all. Like we can talk about $4, we can talk about $10, we can talk about $50. All of that is cool, but there's no data. There's no quantifiable data based on technical analysis to be able to make any true prediction. All of it is a guess. All of it. I don't care how many years they've been doing it. It don't matter. All of it is a guess. The only time you have clarity on price is when you can look at the past and see past price. That's why we can have clarity of XRP at particular price points that it's at. But once Bitcoin goes above, that all-time high that it made in 2020, 2021, when it did that here in 2024, y'all, nobody knew where it was going to go. 100,000? Has it hit 100,000 yet? No. Will it hit 100,000? Possibly, right? But one thing I will tell you is that when it comes to this space, it's very important to understand technicals. It's very important to spend that time. If you all took the time to join our Rich Off Crypto Challenge, our second challenge that we did it this month of July, I want to say congratulations. I'm very excited. I'm definitely excited that you all took the opportunity to actually join us on the Rich Off Crypto Challenge. It was a very intimate class on this one. A lot of questions were asked. Excited to be able to send you all the follow-up email to be able to get your feedback as to, what you learned, what was your favorite part? Where could we grow and get better? The Rich Off Crypto Challenge ain't going nowhere, right? It's not going nowhere. We're going to do this every single month, the same way that we do coffee and crypto, each and every single two times a week, as often as we possibly can, right? So I think that I can still count on one hand. I believe I can still count on one hand out of 2 years how many times I have not been able to do this call. We might be at like the 5th time. We might be rolling over to the second hand, but we're also rolling into year 3, right? Year 3, we're like 7 months away from year 3 of Coffee and Crypto Network actually being something that people can rely on, right, for their information on this daily. So the Rich Off Crypto Challenge will be the exact same way. We've already released tickets, y'all. Like I'm not playing. We've already released tickets yesterday for our 3rd month. Okay, month 3, Rich Off Crypto Challenge. Let me go ahead and pull it up. Let me go ahead and pull it up for you all so that you all can see what's going on here. But we got month 3 on the way of the Rich Off Crypto Challenge. Is there anybody excited about it? Anybody would like to join month 3? You know what I mean? Look, you don't have to join it, but just understand that it's still going to happen. You know what I'm saying? And if you would like to join us, I believe that there's a lot that you can learn. There's a whole lot that you can learn. And I do believe that feeling like you know too much will be your biggest downfall. I just want to be honest with you now, because if I felt like I knew too much, I wouldn't show up on the podcast. If I felt like I knew too much, I wouldn't host these master classes. If I felt like I knew too much, hell, I wouldn't teach anybody, right? The reason why I teach is because you got to understand that there's 4 basic levels of knowledge and understanding. Let's break it down. The very first level is called learned knowledge, right? Learned knowledge. That's when you sit in front of someone, you sit in front of an audio, you sit in front of something, you listen in, you watch, whatever the case may be, you're learning. Learned knowledge. I believe that you should be a student always. So it should always be your goal to learn something and to relearn something. Don't limit yourself to learning. So learn knowledge. Okay, the second level of knowledge is applied knowledge. See, what you learn, you apply. So you come here, you learn it, then you go and you might do some research, and then you might go and actually invest into a token, right? We do not offer financial advice here on Coffee and Crypto. So the things that you hear, I recommend that you go and do your own research. Don't just go and invest in stuff that I'm just saying here, because it's not the end all be all. It doesn't mean that it's true. So you got to make sure that it's true for you, and you go do your own research as well, right? So you got learned knowledge, you got applied knowledge, you got results knowledge, right? Results knowledge. You go out and you get results. So you go and you invest into a certain digital asset. That asset goes up 3%. 3%. You get a 3% gain, or 3x. You get a 3x, 3 times gain, right? You get a 3x gain on that, y'all. What happens from there? Oh, now I got the results. I turned $100 into $400. That's what I did. Okay. Okay. Now you gotta, now you gotta, you've increased that. So you got results. Guess what? Somebody would love to hear your story. Somebody would love to learn how you turned $100 that's just sitting somewhere into $400, even if it feels as minute to you as it may feel to other people who've made more money. Understand that there's somebody out there that's never turned $100 to $400 without going to clock into a 9 to 5. That's a blessing within itself. So guess what? We get results knowledge. And then the very last one is teaching knowledge. Understand that teaching also is a level of knowledge, because you learn something at the greatest scale when you get in front of the whiteboard. Understand that I need you to realize, everybody, realize that the person that makes the most money at the end of the day will be the person that has the pen and the whiteboard, the person that has the pen in front of the class. That person will make the most money at the end of the day, because they're consistently teaching you. And if they consistently teach you, even if you have more money, the thing is, you don't teach it. So there's no way for you to be able to reach that last part of knowledge, which is teaching knowledge. So learn, apply, get the results, go out and teach it. We have a program that we are releasing going into Q4, okay, Q4. Right now, what quarter are we in? I don't even know what quarter we in right now. Have we made the Q3 yet? I think we might be in Q3. But going into Q4, okay, going into Q4, I need everybody to realize that I have a new program that I'm going to release. Really excited about it. And this is going to teach people who want to do what it is that I do, create a 6-figure business. Okay, scale it into a 7-figure business over time. I'm not in a rush, y'all. I'm enjoying myself. I'm learning stuff. Listen. I'm enjoying myself creating and doing what I love. You want to learn how to create a podcast. You want to learn how to write your own books, how to leverage artificial intelligence in your business to make your business smarter, how to set up all the systems you need to take payments, how to be able to have, how to create on Canva quality products, quality flyers, quality master classes and slideshows, right? How to create on social media, how to edit. These are things that we're going to master together. If that's something that you would be interested in, drop a 777 all around the interweb. If that's something you'd be interested in, having a side job, a side hustle. You got people. 2025 is the year everybody's going to jump back into crypto. I'm going to be real with y'all. The reason why, like me, I was still inside of network marketing, and I was not getting my full value. And I was getting a small percentage for helping people onboard into the crypto space. This time around, listen, I'm getting everything that I'm getting everything that I deserve this time around, because I've created my own platform, right? People will pay you for your knowledge, but you have to make sure that you put the knowledge out there and you let them know that you have what it is that they are willing to pay for. So Coffee and Crypto, Rich Off Crypto Challenge, $97 general admission, VIP $297. You guys can plug in as you see. August 2nd through August the 4th. This is a 3-day investment blueprint. I'd highly recommend that each and every single one of you all take the time to take this course because it's very, very important. Listen, Victor Brown took the course. This is my mom's second time being on the course. You feel me? Like, look, mom or not, she getting the information. Why aren't you? Straight up, mom or not, she's getting the information. Why aren't you? Make an excuse if you want to. Stop playing. Stop playing. LA, listen, LA was on the call. Lavana been around since I've been doing this. I think LA been doing this as long as I've been doing this. Still getting on and learning basic concepts. She paid the money. I didn't let her on for free. She paid. I'm telling y'all, stop playing with this information. Okay, it's very important. It's very vital. So let's go through these charts. We're now at 10:20. I just wanted to take some time to just talk. You know what I mean? Like sometimes we just got to have heart to hearts. Like I told you, I don't have a whole lot of information. Thursday we'll have more information. I'm going to really dive into the rabbit hole, make sure that I have some real good information. But today is going to be super valuable because we got a couple of things to talk about, which is just price action, where we are currently in the crypto market, what does the technical analysis look like, right? In all of those sweet things in between. Some of the top sectors, diving back into Grayscale's top sectors and just figuring out what are some cryptocurrencies that we're already invested into? What are some things that we haven't even taken a look at yet that maybe we should add into our Rolodex of what we study. Welcome to the 212th episode of Coffee and Crypto. Thank y'all so much for being the best part. And I hope that you all continue to show up here because y'all really are the greatest blessing of my life. It's being able to do what it is I love and have people that show up to just listen to it and to also gain value and build wealth with me. Let's get this money. So CoinMarketCap. The first thing that strikes my eyes when I look at this first page, I ain't even moved nothing. I haven't scrolled. The very first thing, I have a question for all of my experts out here. What's the very first thing that strikes y'all eyes? What's the very first thing that strikes y'all? If you're on the Rich Off Crypto Challenge, you should know this now. Let's go, Sana. Let's go. Let's go, Cynthia. Okay, my students is here now. Hey, listen, the students have showed up today. The students have showed up today. You feel me? So check this out, y'all. Okay? Pay attention. Pay attention. That's called sentiment. Okay? Market sentiment. I've told you all over and over, that's the most important thing. The first thing I see when I go to CoinMarketCap is market sentiment, baby. And I try to see what it's looking like, baby. And what I see right now, baby, is a whole lot of fear in the market, baby. 37 fear, baby. Yeah. I'm feeling like Austin Powers today, baby. Yeah. You know what I mean? So you know, as soon as you see the 37 fear, you know what time it is, y'all. We getting into that season. We getting into that season. We getting into that season. I hope you're getting your bag together. We getting into that season. I hope you got some master classes that you're putting out. We getting into that season. I hope you're charging people, your friends, your family, $50 to just talk to them about crypto. It's that season right now. It's that bag season. It's time for us as crypto investors to go out there because right now it's time. We are entering the fear, and y'all already know we buy the fear and we sell the greed. I'm looking for this thing to go ahead and take back some more. I'm looking for them to take some more people out the crypto market. I'm looking for them to make a couple more people afraid to jump into this market. That's what VO is looking for. Yeah, I'm not buying crypto this week. Nope, I'm not. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm not. Maybe you say I'm crazy. Maybe you don't. I think we can get a better sentiment. I believe we can get lower sentiment. That's just my personal opinion. Maybe it skyrockets back up. If it does, oh well, I'm already invested. I don't really care what it does. But for a brand new person that has not invested in crypto, that's asking, hey, when's a good time? The best time is right now because we're at a 37 fear. Is there a better time? Yeah, 27 fear, 15 fear, 0 fear. That's the best time. but 37 fears below a 50 neutral. And you gotta, if you are dollar cost averaging, see, to me, when I dollar cost average a 37 fear, if you haven't dollar cost average the way that you know you need it to, but you got some liquid capital on the side, 37 fear is a good place to deploy. A 37 fear is a good place to deploy, but that's just my opinion. But let's go look at the numbers, because people lie, but numbers don't. So let's go look at it. We're at a $57,000 Bitcoin price, still high as hell. But you need to understand something. If we're gonna go to $100,000+ Bitcoin, 57 is better than 70. 57 is better than 71. You know what I mean? Look, we're at a 3,000 ETH. Okay, still high for me. Okay, 515 BNB, 141 Solana, still too high for me. I wouldn't buy Solana until we're back under $100. $100 back under it. That's what I'm buying in on Solana, right? If I were gonna buy it, okay, XRP, 43 cents. Great place, down 10% in the last 7 days on a weekly. If a person was a weekly dollar cost average buyer and this was your week that you wanted to put something in, this might be a good week. 10% down over the last 7 days on XRP. Come on. Cardano, 9.53% down. Maybe a good price. Okay. Look at these, y'all. Chainlink. Everything is down. Y'all can see all the red. I pay attention to the weekly. I'm not a day trader. I'm in this for the long run. So it makes more sense for me to look at the 7 day than the 24 and the 1 hour percent. I should look at the 7 day percent, right? Look at all these. ICP down to $7, down 10%. Now that's a good price on ICP. I like a $7 ICP, but we can get a better price. I believe you can get a better price. I believe that's a phenomenal price on Stellar. Phenomenal. 8 cents is phenomenal. But I believe you can get a better price. That's a phenomenal price on HBAR, y'all. Down 13%. Are you kidding me? Might have to scoop some of that today. 6 cents. I might have to scoop a little bit of that today. Okay. Okay. A 2 cent V-chain. You know what I mean? Let's keep looking, y'all. Only thing bunking right now in the markets is bunk, baby. Bunk is bunking. Okay. Bit sensor is up going crazy right now, 14% in 24 hours. There must be something going on in AI, maybe. Maybe there's something going on in the AI scene. I don't know. But that one's going crazy. I'm just looking at the top 100 real quick just to kind of see what we're looking like right now, family. Okay. Good price on Algo. Real good price on Algo. I like that. I like Algo. Okay. Quant, where we at? Ooh! Oh! Load up the boats. Load up the boats. Hold on. Hold on. See, that's why you got to be looking at the portfolios now. Load up the boats real quick. Back up. Beep, beep, beep. It's like a Solana play right here, y'all. Remember I said under $100? Beep, beep. That's it. We found him. Okay. A $71 quant is an amazing quant. What? A $71 quant? Okay. Anyway. So we looked at a little bit of that. Damn, that's crazy. I ain't telling y'all to go buy none. Okay, I ain't say that. Right. Hey, TJ. Hey, quant is that low. I ain't even looked at quant. That's crazy. That's crazy talk, y'all. What? All right. Now, remember this, y'all. We marked off this July 13th date for a reason. Why did we mark? Does anybody remember why we marked off this July 13th date? Anybody remember this? Let me see. Let me see. July 13th date for crypto regulation. I know it's a regulatory date. I don't remember the exact thing that happened. Let's see right here. Uh-oh. Oh, let's see what they're talking about. July 13th. Oh, it was 2023. Hold on. July 13th. They almost got me excited. I saw something about XRP. It almost got me. But I was up here about to do a break dance. All right, about to do a break dance. Let's see. Let me see if does anybody know? Key dates. Wait. Global regulation tomorrow. Let's see if this is the one we need right here. Oh, that was it, right? It was a lawsuit for X. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me it's the lawsuit. Let me see. July 14th. Oh, look at this right here. Well, July 14th. Okay. Let's look. Here it is. The implementing regulation applies from July 14th. So what is this regulation? Okay. On March 25th, Commission implementing regulation in the Europe of laying down of December 15th, 2023, laying down implementing technical standards for the application of UCITIS directive with regard to the form and content of the information to be notified in respect to the cross-border activities of UCITIS, UCI management companies, the exchange of information between I gotta read into this. Let me see. I remember getting hip. Now I'm trying to see if anybody else figured anything. No, it wasn't that. No, I marked this off. Y'all look, I can't remember right now. Man, I should have put, so lesson learned. Next time, I'm gonna put a note and I'm gonna write exactly what the date is because I marked that date for a reason. And I was like, man, July 13th is gonna be it was something we were watching here on Coffee and Crypto, and I marked it off. I think it has something to do, maybe it has something to do, I think it has something to do with MiCA regulations with Europe. I ain't gonna waste y'all time here and try to find it right now. But there was a pivotal date. So, but if we go back though, as y'all can see, we're kind of coming up on that date. Okay, whatever this date was for July 13th, we're coming up on that date. Now, if we pay attention, right now we're on the daily chart. I want to go up to the weekly real quick. And I just want to take a look at the weekly. I want to just get on the weekly real quick. Now, here's the thing that I see, y'all. This is a big week for crypto because we are on this white line on this week, and we're growing on this week right now. Now, what I'm gonna do is for now, I'm gonna remove this white line because I want to be able to see it. Okay, cool. There's no wick. I thought there might have been a wick or something. So there's no wick. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the white line right back. Boom. Okay. Now, what is something that we see, family? What is something that we see that would have us thinking that crypto is no longer going up? What would be something that we see as TA, as analysts? What do we see that would have us make the decision that crypto would be no longer going up? Okay, for me, see a couple of things. First thing I see is I see this double top. Okay, I see that, I see that we were in an uptrend, right? Crypto was in an uptrend, right? It started back in 2022, December, and we have been on a rise since December of 2022, and we hit a peak around March of this year. As y'all can see, we went down, then we came back up and hit the same peak. This is a newfound level of what? Resistance for the market. Now, is it a newfound level? No, these levels have been there. It's just a strong level of resistance. So not newfound, it's a strong level of resistance. Okay, now that we know that this is a strong level of resistance, we know this is a double top. The next thing that we look at is we see that this market has started to fall. We saw that we had it go up. It did what we call a railroad. They call this a little railroad track right here, where you get these two indecision candlesticks, right? And then, hold on one second. Okay. So the railroad track across, and then another thing that we see is what? We see a bearish engulfing. Oh, hold on. Look. I'm like that. Y'all ever see that meme of that person with that wind that be like this right here? And they can't stay like this right here. Y'all remember that meme? That's how when I see something like that in the market, I just start doing this. Because you can't keep me back from the money. I'm still gonna move forward because it's real windy right now, y'all. So we saw this bearish engulfing market. Then we saw this indecision candlestick, right? And then we saw another one. We saw another bearish and go. Listen, listen, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but this is looking like, we could be headed down because we are in a negative sentiment right now. We are in a fear sentiment right now. This is money talking, y'all. This is real money talk, because if you want to know the best entries for crypto, you'll learn them if you really pay attention to this call. Okay, pay attention to something real quick, y'all. Something else that I see, because I love technical analysis, something else that VOCs right now is this right here. Give me 1 second, child. Let me show you. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about right here. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about right here. Look at this. Uh-oh. VO, don't do it to him. Don't do it to him. Look at it. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Knees and toes. Yes, sir. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. That's what I call this play. I call this the head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Knees and toes. Knees and toes. Knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Okay, now, I'm going to just leave that there for the future. And we're just going to watch together as this plays out. And if we get a head and shoulder pattern, on the total crypto market cap, okay, this down here, and let me do what I'm do, baby. Let me do what I'm gonna do, baby. Let me do what I'm gonna do, baby. Let me show you real quick. This is your perfect. Hold on. This is your, hold on. This is your perfect entry for the 2025 bull run. That there. I mean, like, Vincent, how you know? Vincent, how you gonna predict that? Vincent, Vince, how you know? Huh? Because look, if y'all look, that entry is around March 3rd of 2025. Let's go ahead and mark that day off. I'm gonna mark that day off. That's the next day. I'm gonna mark that day off for us real quick. I'm getting real cocky with the show, man. You know what I mean? I love it. March 3rd. Baby, boom. All right. The day my life turned around. That's what I'm gonna call it. The day my life turned around. And I'm gonna put it in yellow. I'm gonna bold it out. And yeah. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. And Jesus watch. This that day right here. This the Jesus watch day right here, y'all. Day my life turned around. All right. Look, I'm just predicting my future. All right. That's all I do. So the day that my life turned around was on March 3rd of 2025. I'm so happy and grateful now that my life changed on March 3rd, 2025. Amen. Amen. So with that being said, that's what I got for y'all today as far as TA goes on the charts. Drop some coffee if you got some value. Drop some coffee if you got some value, if you got some points, if you got some, you know what I'm saying? Hey, listen. What up, buy? Double buy, triple buy. All my buys on the call right now. What up, buy? You know what I mean? My brothers. Yes, sir. Appreciate you checking in, Jare. All right, cool. Now, very last thing that we're going to talk about today, before we get the hell up out of here, okay, is this grayscale. We're going to bring this back up. We talked about this, I think, on the last episode. But let's go ahead and bring this back up real quick. The grayscale crypto sectors. See, I'm going to tell y'all something. Shout out to Carlisa Thompson over on YouTube, TJ Patterson, Jare, my mom, Vic B, my dad, and Mike. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Hope y'all are enjoying the show today. Hey, I hope you're learning something. Now, here's the top crypto sectors. Like, if somebody's asking me, Vincent, what would be the top crypto sectors that you would put your money into? If you had $100,000 to deploy today, how would you deploy it? BO would deploy it mainly amongst these top five. Mainly amongst these five. So I'll tell you to screenshot this if you really want to make sure that you know, screenshot this. Okay. Now, I'm not saying that these are the ones that's going to win. I'm not saying that these are cryptos that's going to go to the moon. I'm not saying none of that. Okay. Because y'all ain't going to be able to go back on none of these episodes and be like, yeah, that man told me to buy it. No, I didn't tell you to buy nothing, Brody. Okay. I didn't tell you to buy nothing, Brody. Okay. I told you that this was fine. I told you that this was entertainment purposes only. And make sure you do your own research and consult with a licensed professional. I didn't tell you to go out here and just buy cryptos that you screenshot, but I did tell you to use this as a guide. Go do your own research and let's go to the moon with the right projects. With that being said, the first type of cryptocurrency sector that you want to look at is currencies. Assets whose primary use case is a decentralized payment system and store value. Understand that the money markets is the largest markets. There's no bigger market than money. Nothing. You know, I heard Zig Ziglar say this. He said that money is not the most important thing, but it's up there with oxygen, right? It's not the most important thing, but it is ranked up there with oxygen. So understand that before I get into any other type of cryptocurrency, I want to make sure that my asset holdings is good when it comes to technologies that's going to impact the way that currencies is moved cross borders. Second one, smart contract platforms. Vincent, why did Grayscale, why did BlackRock, why are they choosing smart contracts platforms as the second largest crypto sector? Oh, that's a great question. And I have an even better answer. The reason why is because smart contracts, and if you were on the Rich Off Crypto Challenge, next challenge is August the 2nd through the 4th, you would understand to a T the reason why these smart contracts are important. Smart contract is the foundation of everything dealing with tokenization. Blockchain is the foundation of everything dealing with anything dealing with this stuff. So you can even have smart contracts without blockchain. But listen, smart contract platforms make NFTs available. Smart contract platforms, right, are available, is what make DAOs able. Smart contract platforms is what allows for even DeFi, what allows for tokenization of real estate, tokenization of art, tokenization of gold, tokenization of anything, of stocks. It don't matter what it is. If you want to tokenize something, you want to put it onto the blockchain, you need a smart contract. These are networks that provide the underlying infrastructure for decentralized applications in the form of smart contracts. The third most popular crypto sector will be financials. Financial applications that enable users to borrow, lend, and trade peer-to-peer. Understand, this is why I told you all show after show that we are becoming our own bank. And by not investing in the cryptocurrency, you are defying yourself of becoming an own bank. And here's the thing, when the banks go out of business, If your money is sitting in the bank, what do you think happens to your money? It also too goes out of business. But if you have your money sitting inside of maybe a DeFi lending platform and you're lending, right? You're lending your tokens to an institution. That means that as regulation rolls in, if you have enough crypto to lend out the same way that institutions have enough a fiat to lend to you, if you can lend them that, if you can collect enough of it, you become a bank. And guess what? The banks are winning. They win off fees. They win because they don't even gotta save none of your money. They have $0, 0 cent held for every dollar that you put into the bank. That's called fractional reserve banking. Some of y'all ain't never heard of that real quick. So let me show y'all what that is real quick. For the ones in the back. Yeah, you. The one way in the back. The one way in the back. Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you real quick. Let me talk to you real quick. What is fractional reserve banking? This system allows banks to hold only a fraction of their depositors' money in reserve, using the rest to extend credit and stimulating economic growth. Did you know that every single dollar that you put in the bank, they're stimulating the economy and extending your dollars out as credit? And guess what? Check this out. Under the previous U.S. reserve requirement, banks had to keep as much as 10% of deposits in their vaults or with the Federal Reserve. That means for every dollar, they had to keep 10 cents. So you were protected up to 10% of your money through banks. However, once COVID happened, they changed something. And I've only talked about this one time. This will be the second time I talk about this, but this is probably the most important thing that's ever happened to us that the majority of the world has no idea what happened, but you do now. As of COVID, they reduced it to 0%, effectively eliminating the cash reserve requirement for depository institutions. As a bank customer, you probably didn't notice when the fractional reserve requirement went away in the US, while banks reasoned that the requirement had forced them to raise interest rates on lending and lower interest rates on bank deposits. There was no notable benefit to banking customers after the system ended. Then again, banks had already been hoarding cash in excess of the reserve requirement for over a decade following the 2008 financial crisis. They've been in trouble. They've been in trouble. So the third sector is financials because all the banks are going out of business. Say goodbye. Number 4, consumer and culture. The fourth biggest crypto sector, consumer and culture. We're talking about decentralized media, gaming, and entertainment applications. Culture is always going to move everything, okay? Every time. And the very last one is utilities and services. These are enterprise-level services that augment the functionality of existing decentralized applications. Understand what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Helium Mobile. I'm talking about DPIN. I'm talking about Chainlink, Filecoin, any of these that are dealing with infrastructure, utilities, or a service you should be looking into. Family, I hope you learned you something today on Coffee and Crypto, episode number 212. I am super grateful that y'all took the time to come out. And for the ones that's going to catch this later, man, make sure that you all ladies sign up for the Rich Off Crypto Challenge going down August 2nd through the 4th. You can get your tickets right now. And guess what? Tickets are limited. I've cut down the amount of seats and because I really do enjoy the intimate setting more than the broad setting right now. Also, I have an announcement coming up very soon where we will be doing Rich Off Crypto live here in Atlanta. I told you all it was coming. We're going to do that as well. Dates will be dropping and releasing, but we will have the Rich Off Crypto Challenge live. And I'm going to see if I can get some of my friends from the Atlanta Blockchain Center and a couple of other places to come down here and get and actually do panel discussions and actually tap y'all in. So I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the compliment. Hopefully you all enjoyed today's show. If there's any questions, any concerns, make sure that you guys raise your hand right now. I'd love to hear from you all. One thing you like, learned, or love from today's show. Did y'all learn anything? Did you like anything? Did you love anything? Please raise your hands and let us know, because right now these last 10 minutes is for you. Let's get it. Let me go over here and check Twitter real quick. I've been on Twitter all day. Let me see if Twitter gave me some love today. Twitter lit today? I don't know. I have no idea. Let me look. We got a little love on Twitter. All right. Got a little love on Twitter. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Hey, listen, man. I'm just grateful to do what I do. I'm blessed to be able to wake up and do it. And with that being said, thank y'all so much for being the best part of the show. Hey, I appreciate you so much, Victor Brown. Victor Brown said, I can't talk right now, but he said, great, he said, but fire show, bro. He said, Noah. He said, Noah, my man, I appreciate you, bro. You know we building no art, man. I appreciate you for being on here. I don't see anybody with any questions, comments, or concerns. So with that being said, episode 212 is done. I'll see y'all on episode 213, which will be this Thursday coming up. We will have more bullish news. And yeah, go back and watch this episode if you missed anything.